Hello everyone, welcome to this coding session. In today's coding exercise, we would like to write a program to access and print the elements of a two-dimensional array using pointers. But before doing that, I would like to review some concepts of the pointers in C++, and then we will dive into solving this program. So we learned how to define and initialize a variable and then pass the address of the variable to a pointer. And we learned that if we dereference the pointer here, if we dereference the pointer, we can access the value of the variable. And if we simply use PTR, we are going to have access to where this pointer, this variable is stored in the memory. So this line is going to give us the value of the variable x, which is 10. And this line is going to give us the address where this variable x is stored in the memory. Let's run. Great. So we see here that the value of x is printed, which is 10, and then the address is printed here. Okay, so this is a simple example to just review the concepts. Now we would like to dive into the coding exercise. Okay, now we would like to have a two-dimensional array just like this. Let me just comment the above part because, yeah, okay. So here we are initializing one matrix, two-dimensional matrix. There are two rows. There are two rows here and three columns, and there are elements associated to each row and column. So each cell has one associated value there. So in order to have a pointer to this array, things are a bit different. So in order for a pointer to point to this array, we are writing int the type of the pointer. So in parentheses, we write down the star ptr, and then we type the number of columns of that array equals to the name of that array. So this is how we are going. In this way, we are going to store the address of the first row of this two-dimensional array matrix. So this line is going to help us to have the address of the first row of this matrix. And since PTR points to the entire row, so this PTR is pointing to the entire row, we must access elements using PTR ij. So indexing is necessary. So indexing, when we have the indexing, automatically dereferencing the pointer and we can access specific elements using star PTR, like here, would give the the entire row of the array and not a single element here for the array. So previously, when we were having star PTR dereferencing pointer, we were having access to the value of x, but because it was a single element, here we have a pointer that is pointing to the full row, to all these three numbers. Therefore, we must use the PTR I and J to point at each specific cell, each specific value. So, for example, if we type down PTR 00, it is going to point here. But if we type down PTR 01, like this, 01, it is going to point to number 2. So therefore, it is necessary to point at each element using this formula. And you see that initializing the pointer for a two-dimensional array is a bit different. Here, in order for you to have a better understanding, I am printing two values. Above, we printed the same syntax when the pointer was pointing at one single element, but here, if I run, you see in both cases, it is just returning the address where the first row of the pointer is stored. So either using star ptr dereference pointer or simply the ptr, it is going to give us the address. But how can we access the elements? In order to access the elements, as I mentioned in above, we need to use ing. To do that, we need to have a for loop, a nested for loop. So the outer loop is going to point to the rows outer loop, and the inner loop is going to be for the columns. So now in order to print the data, for example, in the first time I equals 0, j equals 0, we are going to print ptr00. Then I still, for this line, I equals 0 everywhere, but j now equals 1. We will have the ptr 0 1, and then j equals 2. We will have ptr 0 2. So we are going to have the prints of 1, 2, and 3. Why? Because ptr00 means that the pointer is pointing at the first row, first element here. So the value of 1 is printed. Sorry, the value of 1 is printed. Then one space is printed here. Then I is still 0, j equals 1, so pointer is pointing at the first row, second column, which is 2 here, and then first row, third element, 3. So when j reaches the number 2, this loop is not going to be repeated. Why? Because when we increase the value of j to 3, 3 is not lower than 3, so it's not going to pass this condition and it's not going to enter this inner loop anymore. We have one endl here, so we are going to next line, and now I is increased from 0 to 1 by 1 value, so I equals to 1, and again j equals 0 until 2. So it is going to basically print first this line, this number, and then this number, and then this number. And how we are accessing it? Using simply ptr ing. So this is how we are going to have access to elements of a two-dimensional array. Let me run. Okay, great. So let me just comment this part so we will have a clean output. Great. So here we see that we are able to print the value of this two-dimensional array. And simply the way for doing this using a pointer is that we type the name of the matrix, we type down the number of column, and dereferenced pointer in parentheses, and then the type, and then simply just print it using ptr and ing, that are the row and columns in the two-dimensional array matrix. Thank you for watching.